Hey guys, another Monday motivation. I know it's not Monday. I haven't been quarantined so long that I've forgotten what day it is. But I wanted to talk to you about this little, I've actually got two things to talk to you about. So first off, I got this little tree branch here that fell off of our tree the last storm that we had just most recently. I wanted to talk to you about how that destruction happened. This poor tree has been struck by lightning 3 individual times. 3 times it's been struck by lightning, and every time a big significant branch has been taken down, just like this one laying here. We could get so upset over the fact that our tree has been attacked and it's been damaged every time, and you know, part of me is even tempted to cut it down, to just get rid of it, because all of the destruction that has been happening to that tree just keeps on, and it makes me want to just get rid of it and not have, so that way the tree doesn't have to deal with it anymore, to face this destruction. Now, yes, I know it's a tree, and yes, I know that that kind of stuff happens. But the other day I was walking outside and I noticed something. As tempted as I was to get rid of this tree, because there's no big branches left on it, if you can see, there's no big branches left on it, I looked up and I saw that. Life is still among this tree that has been through all kinds of storms. Even though there is destruction all around it, the destruction is evident, there is still life blooming from within that tree. Now, I can't tell you what we're gonna do with this tree. I don't know if we're gonna cut it down, if we're gonna try to shape up what's left of it, but I can tell you that that spoke so much to me about the time that we're in right now. The time where there's a lot of destruction, a lot of sadness, a lot of mourning, a lot of unknown that is going on all around us, but yet, like this tree, there is still life blooming from the brokenness, from the destruction. So be encouraged. This is just a season. This is a season, and although we've had a season of destruction, we can also have a season of new life that's going to come after this season of destruction. I know that there's been a lot, our world has stopped. Basically, it's all of our everyday activities, our running here and there, has stopped. And I don't know about you, but when my normal routine gets upset, I kind of start going into a depression. I start getting down because my normal routine, what I'm used to, the busy go that I thrive on, has stopped. And I start getting depressed. So I want to encourage you, if that is you as well, to make a routine for yourself. While you're supposed to be in quarantine, and some of you have to still work, I still have to work, but while you're in quarantine, make yourself get up, make yourself get dressed. You don't have to do your hair or do your makeup, but make yourself still have a routine. Keep a little bit of normalcy inside of this abnormal time. You know, we've just recently gone into our shelter in place that the governor has installed in our, or instilled, wrong word, instilled in our state. And you know, I walked out here earlier, and as you could hear earlier in the video, there were leaf blowers going on, and there have been people walking down the road and cars driving by in our neighborhood, and it really looks like life as normal. Life is going on as normal. If I were to scan down the road, you'd see the people raking out in their front yard, and There's people walking their dogs, and it just looks like a normal Saturday in our neighborhood, despite what is going on outside, despite what is going on in the hospitals and in homes of people that are sick. It just looks like a normal Saturday. And part of that scares me. Part of that makes me think about how we carry on. That despite the storms that are raging within, so many times we carry on as if life is normal. We try to ignore it and carry on and stop. We fail to stop and address the situation. So I want to advise you, don't carry on as normal. Try to make a routine so that you can keep your life normal. But if there are storms going on around you, if there is a storm raging inside of you, whether that be depression or anxiety, whatever that storm might be going on right now, take the time to stop. Take the time to breathe. Take the time to get into the Word. Turn on worship music and let your mind drift to what the words say. Because although life seems to be going on as normal in my neighborhood, we all know that there's a completely different reality. And we have to carry on as if that reality is our reality. We have to make sure that we are taking all necessary measures to keep our family safe. And that should go for our spiritual self as well. We should be taking all measures that our spiritual life can be safe as well. I know this is a longer video than what I normally do, and it's probably because I have a little more time on my hands right now on this Saturday. But I just wanted to come to you guys and talk to you and let you know that I love you and I miss every one of you, and I cannot wait to hug your neck. I know that I will not be taking for granted our time of coming together. And I know that through this storm, there is going to be new life, and that's going to be beautiful life. I love y'all.